This video is rated 18, suitable only for persons of 18 and over.
I have you.
Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yes, as you can see, this is my complete Blu-ray collection, shelf 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 more shelves after this, and then I've got like my Arrow, Scream Factory and horror movies to do a separate video for. Yeah, I'm wearing my Ghostbusters t-shirt, as you can see. You'll see why I'm wearing my Ghostbusters t-shirt a bit afterwards in this video. So, yeah, I'm wearing this glove because I've actually got a few sores on my hand and they look very painful, and it's very difficult. I don't want to show them in the video. In case you're wondering why I'm only wearing one, it's just because I've only got it on the one hand. Yeah, so Fight Club, great movie. Very enjoyable. A lot goes on in that movie, and it's quite intelligently done. And I'm not going to make the stupid joke that every single person on YouTube makes when they talk about the Fight Club Blu-ray. I really get so annoyed with that joke. Alright, then we've got Final Fantasy Advent Children. Now this is actually a fantastically done animated Final Fantasy movie. There was another Final Fantasy movie done years ago, Spirits Within or something like that, and I didn't like it. It was nothing to do with the Final Fantasy universe at all. This, however, is really, really, like, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy 7, great movie. And then we've got Final Fantasy Kingsglaive. This is actually the movie. I think it's like a prequel movie or something. It's based on the recent Final Fantasy game that came out. It's either just before or just after that game. My first and probably only Criterion, The Fisher King. This was recommended to me by my friend Sasha. He knows I'm a massive fan of Robin Williams. I'm a fan of Jeff Bridges. And the two of them in this together is amazing. It's such a beautiful movie. Forrest Gump, a movie that made me cry like a bitch. Ooh. Franklin, a really good mental health related movie. I showed this to Alice and she fell in love with it. Some great actors are in this. But it's kind of along the lines of Sucker Punch, but not as Zack Snydery. It's a bit more subtle. Really well done. G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. I actually like this film. I think it's quite enjoyable. G.I. Joe Retaliation. I've seen this once. I wasn't as keen on this, but I am willing to give it a go again. Galaxy Quest, one of my favourite like sci-fi comedies to ever exist. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. Yeah, this absolutely hilarious. Just one of those perfect movies, you know. Game Night, an unexpected hilarious comedy that I mean I don't mind Jason Bateman. I like Rachel McAdams, but I did not expect this to be as funny as it was. Get the Gringo. This was given to me by my friend Sasha. This is why I'm wearing the t-shirt. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. So, bit of a... yeah. Just probably some of the most... I'd say definitely 2 of the best 80s movies to exist, alongside Mannequin. Girl, the Dragon Tattoo. This, who did this one? David Fincher. I do enjoy this one. I do prefer the original, but this is actually alright. Gladiator, a movie I did not expect to enjoy as much as I did. This is beautiful on Blu-ray and just a great film. I never liked Russell Crowe, but I enjoyed him in this. Glory, a film that I was made to watch in my secondary school in RE, or history. History. That makes more sense. It's actually a really good movie. Another film given to me by my friend Sasha, Romeo and Juliet. I do enjoy this film. I really want to get Sherlock Gnomes on Blu-ray. It's hilarious. Right, the 1998 Godzilla. Okay film, apart from Godzilla was just a little bit too T-Rexified. Like, he looked a bit more like a T-Rex. But I actually enjoy it. I think it's okay. Trying to do this about a whole bunch of movies falling. There we go. The Golden Compass. Really enjoyable film. This and Stardust are two very good films. Goodfellas. A movie I did not expect to enjoy as much as I did, but I actually did. It was pretty, like... It wasn't gory, but it wasn't mild either, if that makes sense. I'm not really into like gangster movies. I mean, I like Scarface and stuff, but I'm not really into like the whole gangster movie thing. But Goodfellas was okay. Good Luck Chuck, hilarious movie. These were actually a birthday present off my partner, Alice, as you all know her. Grease 2 and Grease Live. I actually love Grease 2 more than Grease. I will always say this. And Grease Live was okay. It was a good watch. But, yeah, I absolutely prefer Grease 2. Greatest Showman. Probably my second or third favourite musical to ever exist. Green Mile, a movie I didn't watch until I'd say 2015, 2016, and fell in love with it. Gremlins. God, you gotta love Joe Dante. Joe Dante and his work is amazing. Grimsby, a movie... a movie I can enjoy no matter what time of day it is. Groundhog Day. Now, a lot of people don't like this art because they think that Bill Murray looks... I mean, I will admit, that does not look like Bill Murray at all. But in terms of artwork, I do enjoy it. If they had him looking like him, I'd actually quite like this artwork. Grown Ups. I'm sorry, I'm a true hardcore Adam Sandler fan. I have been since I was a kid. There's not any films he's done that I don't particularly like. I'm not overly keen on Grown Ups 2, but I do like all of his work. I think he's funny in everything that I've seen. Halo: The Fall of Reach. I've not seen that yet. Halo: Forward Unto Dawn. I've seen this, and this is actually really good. For any Halo fans out there. And then Halo: Nightfall, which I think stars the guy that plays Luke Cage. Yes, it does. Hancock. I fucking love this movie. The story to this is so much better. Because when I saw the trailers, I thought, oh, it's just going to be like a typical Will Smith movie. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of him in this is typical Will Smith. But however, the story behind him and what you find out and everything else, it's such a great movie and makes so much sense. Hannah, with my second favourite actress of all time, Saoirse Ronan. Great movie. She's got talent far beyond. I mean, I haven't seen every single movie she's been in, but everything I have seen her in, I've not hated. So, yeah. Happy Feet. Why not? It's a fun little family movie. Happy Gilmore, perfect example of an Adam Sandler fan. Yes, I don't own all of his movies on Blu-ray, but one day I will. That's my goal. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and the Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Half-Blood Prince. I do own 7 and 7 Part 2, but they are on 3D, which is why they're not here. Heat. Fantastic, like, I'd say heist movie. Sorry, my last stack of movies just fell down. Yeah, it's kind of like a heist movie. I absolutely love Pacino and De Niro's work in this. I think it's fantastic. The Heat. To be honest, yeah, Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy are a great team. The Help. This is a movie that makes you really understand what struggling really was for people. You know, and it shows how lucky we are today. Hereafter, a great movie about spiritual connections and linking with the afterlife. Hitch, a typical Will Smith movie that also has some twists in it that you don't expect. Hitman, Timothy Olyphant. Now, he is an okay actor. I am not that keen on this movie. Now, I played all the Hitman games on PS1, PS2? PS2. And I loved those games. This, however, it didn't feel that good. However, Hitman Agent 47, I freaking love. Like, me and Alice watched this together, and there was a scene in this, it's not going to spoil anything, but there's a scene in this where he's like in a police station, and literally the tables turn. It's so good. The Hobbit and the Desolation of Smaug. I do have Unexpected Journey, but yet again, that's on 3D. I do actually have a 2D copy of this. I just don't know where the sleeve's gone for it. So I've got the discs in like an empty case, but for some reason the sleeve's gone walkies. Yeah. Hook, one of Robin Williams' best movies, and probably my favourite Peter Pan movie to ever exist. Yeah. It took me nearly 15 to 20 years to realise that Hook was Dunstan Hoffman. How embarrassing is that? Hop. Probably the only Easter movie that I've ever seen. Horton Hears a Who. I love Dr. Seuss movies. I like The Grinch, Cat in the Hat, The Lorax, this. They're all good. The Host, yet again, great Saoirse Ronan movie. Was quite impressed with this. And the last one for this shelf is Hot Fuzz, which is just a brilliant British comedy action movie. See, this is also a weird kind of thing. I love Ram Fat Boy Run. I love Shaun of the Dead. I love Paul. I love this. I just don't like World's End. I don't like that movie. I don't know why. I just don't enjoy it. All the others I love. It's just that one I've got a problem with. And I don't know why. But that's it. That is the end of this video. I have got some 3D Blu-ray reviews, as I keep saying. I've actually got quite a few that I'm going to be recording straight after this. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Take care, you wonderful, wonderful people. Bye-bye!